and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this look right here. This is like my go-to. I'm running out the door. I have about 30 minutes. This isn't like I'm running late or I have like no time to do makeup, because if I did, there would be no eyeshadow, no lip liner. It would probably just be mascara and my base. This is like to work, I'm going to school, I'm running errands, I'm meeting up for lunch with some friends, and I don't want to do like a super glam look and I have like 30 minutes. I know for a lot of people this might be like actual full glam for them. Like, don't get me wrong, I didn't skip on any steps per se. I just lessened the eye look and kind of dulled down the overall look for this, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it does in this video. This video is very chit-chatty. It's like an update on my life, Christmas, the holidays, baby, how that's going, my induction date. So if you guys are interested in all of that and how I created this look, then just keep on watching. All right, I'm just gonna get into this. So I always pull my hair back when I'm doing my face because like I don't want it all on my face. My flyaways today are out of this world. I tried hairspraying them down, which I kind of regret now because my hair was super clean. And now that I put all that hairspray in it, it's gonna be dirty tomorrow. But it is what it is. At least today I'll have no flyaways. So what I've been doing lately is starting with my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. This is the one in the cucumber. It's just so refreshing and like moisturizes my skin, I feel like immediately. Like I said in the intro, I'm not gonna be doing like a super glam look, and I'm sure that you guys saw that with how it looked in the thumbnail and all that kind of stuff. But I'm just gonna do like my everyday makeup, you know, like something like I'm going out the door, I'm running errands, I'm going to work. You can do this for school. That's what I have in mind. Like you have like 30 minutes to do your makeup and that's it. So on top of that, I'm gonna take my Cover FX Gripping Primer. Or let's just start that in like the center of my face and kind of push it to the outer. And then, because I'm just gonna be extra today, even though this is like my quick get ready with me, I feel like when you have like less makeup on, it's almost like you really have to be super skin orientated because there's not much else to look at. So I feel like if you have like a really crazy eye look on, I mean, you always want your skin to look good, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's almost more important when there's less going on to really focus on how your skin is prepped and how it looks. This is just the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. It's kind of a dupe for like the Tatcha Silk primer. And I just push this in and it helps get into those pores because I really have huge pores. I hate that. So I'm going to be combining the Super Stay by Maybelline and the L'Oreal Infallible. These two are like a match made in heaven. This gives me the coverage that I want and it's a super good color. I love the finish of it. This one gives like more like luminous to my skin, and this one's like a little bit more matte. This one's like more of like a dewy satin. So these two together is just a match made in heaven. So I kind of just dot these all over my face. But while I'm here, I figured I'd fill you guys in on my life. I feel like I haven't recorded a video in a really long time. I had a lot pre-recorded, but I feel like I just put too much foundation on, but it's okay. So I am now 38 weeks and 5 days, and I finally got my induction date. So if I don't go into labor naturally, I will be going in to be induced on the 18th, which is in 8 days. No, 10 days. Today's the 8th, not the 10th. But it might as well be 8 days. Like I feel like it's so close and it's not even guaranteed. Like I could go into labor right now, which is crazy to think about, which I don't want to happen because there's a lot more things that I want to do. But oh my God, it's just so crazy. Like in literally 10 days or less, I'm gonna have this baby. How crazy. Like, I can't even get over that. So after my foundation, I just draw on a quick concealer. I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Fair Light Neutral. And I usually, if I'm in a rush, I just slap this on my face. This is a little bit more messy than what I normally do. So I'm just gonna blend this out with the same sponge. And then just taking my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Translucent Powder. I say translucent every time, it's not translucent. This is in the shade 10. They don't make translucent. I wish they did, but this is still really good. So anyways, today is Sunday. It is December 8th. My last day of work was Friday, which is nuts. Like, I keep on saying over and over and over again how crazy it is that I'm not gonna be working for months. Like, since I started working, I haven't taken that much time off ever. Like, I'm getting powder all over myself. If you guys can hear that snowblower, I'm sorry. It's gotten quieter because he's further down his driveway, but I want to get this video out, so I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna stop when it gets really loud, but I'm not gonna just stop recording. I will not give up. So now I kind of just put it on a powder brush, messily put this all over my face. I'm gonna go in with some bronzer. I'm gonna use the Morphe bronzer. Just bronze up my skin really quick. So yeah, Monday will be like my first official maternity leave day, which is so crazy. Like, I'm glad because I feel like I have so much to do. Yesterday, Ron and I spent the entire day like sanitizing and like deep cleaning. So like, I did the inside of the cabinets, I did the inside of my stove, I soaked all of the stove things and cleaned the inside of my fridge, like wiped everything, took every single thing out, wiped everything down, cleaned the basement floors and did the bathroom. Like, I don't know why guys are so good at cleaning bathrooms, but he is. And like, so is my dad. Like, it's so weird. Like, he spent like an hour in there. He cleaned the door, not the shower door, like the door. But very happy because now that's something I don't have to do. I mean, obviously I keep up on the bathroom, but like, I have him do that like deep clean once every couple of months, I feel like. But I finally feel like I'm like getting somewhere, which is good because like I said, this kid could come at any time. Like, 10 days is not a lot of time at all, but that's not guaranteed either. Like, he could come before that, and that's so scary. So I'm trying to get everything done. The fact that I'm even sitting down to film a video instead of like cleaning out more cabinets or doing, I don't know, something random means a lot because I want to get as many videos recorded as I can. That way I can get a lot of content up, and I have some things like pre-recorded after he's born. This is what I get for talking. I'll try to do that. So this is a step that's obviously not necessary, but while you do your eyebrows, it's kind of just like does it itself. Like, you're gonna be doing your eyebrows anyways, or at least I do. While that's being done, I might as well just like clean up the bronzer, because like if you're in a rush, you're just sloppily putting that all over, and doing a line takes 1 second. The nose is definitely not needed, but it takes just 1 more second and can really help the look of your overall makeup. All right, so I cannot talk and do my brows at the same time. Like, I need completely still to be doing in these lines and shape these eyebrows. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows really quick, let this sit on my face, and I'll be right back. I just took my hair out of that clip because now I'm kind of basically done with my base besides like blush and highlight. The rest of it's gonna be Simple Eye. Taking the Nudie Patootie palette by Laura Lee Los Angeles, I'm going to dip into some of these like mauve shades right here. Now, if you're in like a super rush or makeup just isn't your thing, you can definitely skip out on this and just do your base, throw some mascara on and head out the door, maybe throw some bronzer in your crease. This is for like those days that you have a little bit of time to do a little bit of something, but you're not trying to like go all out type of thing. So I'm gonna mix Streaking and Reveal. So I'm gonna start putting that all over my crease. So I haven't talked to you guys since before Thanksgiving. So I hope you guys all had a really good Thanksgiving. Ate lots of food, of course, because that's one of the best parts of Thanksgiving other than spending it with your family. But the other best part about Thanksgiving, for me at least, is Black Friday and all those deals. Now, obviously, I wasn't running out on Black Friday this year, like for all the doorbusters, like I wanted to, like I always do. I just couldn't imagine trying to fight through the crowd, stand in those lines this pregnant. Like I feel like that would have really put me in labor. In those same colors, I'm just gonna drag this underneath as well. But I was able to get everything that I wanted, doorbusters and all, online, which honestly, I didn't even know you could go online and get the doorbusters. I knew you could get like deals, but I didn't think you could get the doorbusters, because then what's the point of standing outside in line unless you missed the online doorbusters, like, and they sold out, which almost happened to me. I can't say because my husband's in the other room right now. Just in case he can, I don't want to say what it is. My mother-in-law goes up north. My in-laws go up north every year, and they don't have like Targets out there or anything, and they don't have any service because they don't have internet. So they can't even do like online shopping. So she gave me her credit card to get Ron a present, and it was a big ticket, like front page deal. And like every single store had like the same type of thing. Well, midnight struck for like midnight turning into Thanksgiving. None of those stores had turned over to the Black Friday sales yet. So I was like, all right, I don't know what time zone they're working on, so I'll wait until 1 a.m. here, where I'm in Michigan, so it's Eastern. Taking Streaking and Undressed. I'm just flaring this out. So anyways, I waited until 1 a.m. to see like if the time zone for the stores would change over, which they did. And I had things that I wanted to get. So I bought my things first, and then went to go put the thing that my mother-in-law wanted for Ron, which was in stock when I first went on. Within 5 minutes of me cashing out and going back to put my mother-in-law's item in there, it had sold out. And I was like, oh my God, no. So I went on to 3 other sites trying to get that item at 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, there's no one gonna be on here. Like, no one's gonna be shopping like all crazy. I was wrong. Because every site had it sold out besides Target, because Target didn't switch over yet. So I stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning, like maybe they'll switch over by then and then I'll be able to do it. And no, they didn't switch over yet. So I set my alarm for 5 a.m. and I was like, you know what? If I'm able to get it and it's in stock and they switched over at 5 a.m., then cool, great. If not, I tried. Like, I gave it my best. So at 5 o'clock in the morning, my alarm went off. I woke up. They had switched over and it was in stock. So I was able to put it in my cart and cash out. And I was so happy because I was like, oh my God, she asked me for one thing and I wasn't able to get it. But so I got everything that I wanted to get for Black Friday, stuff for her shopping. And yeah, like I'm almost done. I have a few more things coming in the mail. I'm probably gonna buy like a few more things here and there, like nothing big. I got all my big things already purchased and done. But yeah, like I'm almost done wrapping. Like I wrapped a ton of stuff last night. So I'm on it. I'm taking Butt Naked. I'm super on it this year. I'm always like that crazy person for Black Friday and Christmas shopping and all that kind of stuff. But this year it's way different because I have a kid coming. Like I don't want to be worried about wrapping presents and shopping with a couple day old. So just trying to get all that done because, like I said, I'm getting induced. So I guess I can talk more about that. I'm getting induced. Well, I go into the hospital on the 18th at 4:30, and then they're gonna start me on like an oral medication that'll hopefully help me like dilate and thin out. And then that next morning, the 19th, they're gonna start me on Pitocin. I'm taking Butt Naked and running that underneath. So I'm hoping I'll have him on the 19th, and then we can be out of the hospital by like the 21st, I think, because they said 48 hours is how long typically people stay. So yeah, how crazy. Like, it's just nuts to me. Taking a little bit of Nakey. I'm just gonna deepen up that outer corner, just keeping it real close to the lower lash line. And I'm also gonna take a little bit of that and just drag it on the very outer corner on the bottom. I'm just taking a fluffy brush. I'm just gonna go over the top with Undress. It's like that nude orangey-ish color, like yellow. This one right here. This is like an all over update while getting ready with me, while I show you sort of my everyday makeup. Like, this is what I do for work most days. It's just something simple like this. If you want, you can leave your eyeshadow just like this and it looks fine. You can just pop some mascara on. But I'm just gonna go into the Cute AF Color Pop Palette and take like this nude bone color. There isn't one in here. So many palettes have this bone color. You don't have to use this one. This is just one that I have on my desk. And I'm just gonna pack that on in the inner corner just to brighten this up a little bit because I'm not trying to do anything like super smoky or dramatic today. So I'm just gonna put that on in the corners. I'm only bringing that like halfway in. I'm not dragging that all the way to the outer corner. And then when there's like nothing left, I'm kind of just patting it like in that transition. That way it blends out nicely with like that outer corner color. At this point, you can put on a wing, and sometimes I do that if I have a little bit more time, like, and that always looks really good. This is like one of my favorite looks, like the lighter in the corner, a little bit smoky on the outer corner, and then a wing, like, that always looks super, super good, and that's always like a go-to makeup look of mine. But that, of course, adds on more time to your makeup routine. So I'm just gonna go in and curl my lashes. I mean, you could also throw in some fake lashes with this and just really make this even more glam. But we don't have time for that. And not only that, like, we're just running errands today. So there's no need for all of that. Unless you're just feeling it, because sometimes you just want to do that. Taking the L'Oreal Luminous Lash Paradise mascara. I'm just gonna do a couple coats of mascara. Now, I'm always messy when it comes to this. It always gets all over my eyelid, all on the top, but I'll show you guys a trick on how to get that off because I already got it on there. Let me know in the comments, going back to Black Friday shopping and Christmas shopping, like if you guys are as crazy as me, like, and get all the deals. And if you did, what did you guys get? Like, what was your biggest find this year? On my channel, like, I'm always using false lashes because, I mean, it just makes every look so much more like there, you know? But in everyday life of mine, like, I rarely wear lashes unless I'm like doing something really special or going to a birthday party or filming, like going out, you know, stuff like that. Like, I'm not typically wearing lashes every day. I would love to because it does make everything look so much better, but especially when it comes to work, like, no. I literally work with 2 guys in an office where we have almost no people that come in. I almost feel like it's a waste. Okay, so as you can see, I have a lot of like mascara all over my eyes. There's like some right here, There's some on the top, some over here, and it makes it look kind of messy. So what I do is I let this dry completely. Like I'll move on to something else. Like right now I'm gonna work on the blush. Let it dry, don't touch it, and then I'll show you guys a tip on how it just comes right off after and it looks so much better. Going in with my beloved Dose of Colors highlight in the shade Fuego. I'm just gonna highlight my cheeks. I've been really liking like sandwiching my highlight lately, so I put on my highlight before my blush, and then I put the blush on top of it, and it almost like blends it even more, and it just looks airbrush. Like it looks so natural. Like I always say natural. Your skin doesn't do this, but you know, it just gives you like that glow within instead of like, it's kind of like sitting on top of your skin, which don't get me wrong, there's some days I want that like bam highlight, but sometimes it's nice just to have it like more like lit within type of thing. Speaking of highlight, I'm waiting for my Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics highlight palette. I forget what she called it. The Flare palette. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I missed the first launch. I was so upset, but I got it this time and it's already shipped. So I'm thinking it's gonna be here this week. And I'm so freaking excited. If you guys picked anything up from that, let me know because it just looks so beautiful. Like I know that her brand comes with like a lot of like stigma, you know, like everyone wants to hate on her for some reason. I don't. I love her. I've always loved her. People mess up, move on. Like she messed up. She's trying to redeem herself, like let her redeem herself. But that's a whole another story. I'm not trying to get all into that, but I'm just saying I'm giving her brand another chance because I really think that's going to be a great palette. I haven't heard one negative thing on it, and I'm super, super excited to get that. And I love highlights, and she's the queen of highlights. So, of course, she would be coming out the highlight. Like, that's honestly what I would think her first item would be. You know, like I didn't expect lipsticks. I expected a highlight collection, but that's fine. I'm so excited. I can't wait. So now I'm going to take the blush. I'm taking the Morphe Blush Trio in Pop of Coral, and I'm just going to mix these two matte shades and pop that on my cheeks. So I'm just throwing this on and see how it kind of just like, not dulls, like that's not the right word because you don't want your highlight to be dull, but like it kind of just blends your highlight even more. And then of course you can go on top and like touch it to make it like beam like right at the top, which sometimes I do, but I don't know, I think I'm just gonna leave it like this today because I'm not trying to do anything too crazy, even though this is probably like a full glam for some people. This is not a full glam for me. Usually it's like full glam is lashes, liner, cut crease, that kind of thing. Like my everyday makeup is usually typically the same sort of base. Like I'm not gonna skip out on foundation. I'm not gonna skip out on bronzer or highlight or concealer. I just can't. So my like everyday or like lesser kind of makeup is lessening the eyes. So now that I know that that mascara is completely dry, I'm gonna go in with a dry, clean Q-tip, and all you do is just touch it so lightly and it all comes off. It just flakes away. No product is on this. Hopefully you guys can see this. And that's it. Like it's all gone. Speaking of Jaclyn Hill, she taught me this years and years ago from one of her videos, and it seriously changed the game for me because I don't know why I always get like a line on like my lash line when I'm putting mascara on. I don't know why. So now I'm just gonna highlight my inner corner and my brow bone. Again, you don't have to do this. You could walk out the door right now, throw in some lip gloss and you're done. But I'm here. I don't really have anywhere to actually be, and I'm not on a crunch time right now. So I'm just gonna pop some of this on. This is the ColourPop Flexitarian Super Shock Cheek. I've never used this as a highlight because this is like white highlight, but I do use this as my inner corner, and it's like my favorite thing for my inner corners at the moment. So I'm just gonna swirl that in my inner corner. And with the colors on the eye, you can do this look with any color combination. If you want to do like a more orangey kind of color, if you want to do, I don't know, like anything, like any kind of color combination, just use like the same kind of technique and it turns out beautiful. Also on Black Friday, speaking of makeup, I also went to Huda Beauty. If you guys didn't see that sale, she had like 40 to 60% off her whole entire site. Like, I could not believe it. So I think I got 3 lipsticks. I think I got 2 liquid lipsticks, 1 demi. I got 2 of like the Obsessions palettes, her Desert Dust, because I've always wanted that, but I'm like, not for like $70. Like, her brand is expensive. So I got that, and then I got a concealer, which I've always wanted to try her concealer as well. And I think I got something else. I want to say I got something else. And it all came out to like $80. Like, I could not believe that. Especially being that that one palette alone is $67 by itself. I got basically 3 eyeshadow palettes, 3 lipsticks, a concealer, and I want to say I got something else. It's been a minute, but I haven't gotten it yet. But yeah, for $80, that's incredible. For lips, you can really do anything. So I'm taking the Kylie Jenner lip liner in the shade Kylie. Now taking the ColourPop lip gloss in the shade Moonchild. This was done by Kathleen Lights. It's such a beautiful nude. I'm just gonna put this all over. I'm gonna finish this look off with a little spritz of the Morphe Jeffree Star setting spray. I love the scent of this, but I really like this one more, but this is like completely empty. This one still has some life in it. Like the scent of both of these is really good, but this one, I don't know, there's something about it. Like, he said he put a little bit more something in this, and I can definitely tell. Like, I don't know what it is. It's not that big of a difference. Like, I'll still use it, but I prefer just the original Morphe setting spray. All right, so that completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed. This ended up being a little bit more like vavoom than I expected, but honestly, this is like, if I have a little bit of time in the morning, like 30 minutes-ish, this is what I'm doing for my face. Obviously, it took longer because I'm sitting here talking and trying to explain what I'm doing and have a conversation at the same time, but if I have a solid 30 minutes that are uninterrupted, this is usually the look that I'm doing. Just something real easy on the eyes for me, and just my normal base with like a lip liner and a lip gloss, and then I'm out the door. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this helped you guys or gave you guys some ideas on what you guys could do in about 30 minutes. If you guys are just running errands for the day, or if you guys are just gonna go hang out with friends, go to work, whatever it is, go to school. This is, I think, a really good universal look for all of those types of things. So like I said, if you guys got any good ideas for Christmas presents, or if you guys got any steals for Black Friday, put them below. I love hearing what you guys got, because that's like one of my favorite things is Christmas time, saving money, deals, all that kind of stuff. That always excites me, and I love hearing what other people got, or gives me ideas on what to get other people, because I'm always looking for what to get other people. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below. That way you guys don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos, because I have a lot planned. I'm gonna do a lot of filming in the next week. That way I can just continuously post, and it's not even gonna be like I took a break from YouTube, hopefully. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. If I could explain to you guys the amount of rage I feel in my heart right now. The last time I tried filming a video, my neighbor was outside for literally like 4 hours with a leaf blower. And today I sit down to film another video, and he turns on his leaf blower. Like, what the hell? He's literally right there, like I can see him. Like, what are the chances? So I'm taking the Kylie Cosmetics what is this? What is this? A lipstick? Lip liner. That's it. So I'm taking the Kylie Jenner